everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I'm going to be talking about some techniques and maybe something that might help you out, but really I just want to get the point across. Even though I will probably be mentioning Exitus Elite, Power Elite Systems, and Press One Cash, and I'm going to tell you, I love all three of them, and you don't know how important it is to love your businesses, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I get out to people with YouTube, and a lot of times, a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of work goes behind editing videos and stuff. There may not be a whole lot of editing going in this. I enjoy just mashing the record button and letting go. But when I start adding in all these other effects and, cleaning this up and stuff like that, try to make it really, a pretty good presentation, you'd be surprised at how much time can be involved in something like that. So yesterday, y'all, I kind of took a break. I didn't do any YouTube videos, any editing or anything like that, but I'm making myself where I want to get out to people every day, right? Now, when I actually got free from the job, I was using Facebook and my phone, and that's what I did. I had learned to just focus and master one way of getting out to people. And if you want to know the heart of it all, y'all, I've already just about gave you the answers, which some of y'all may not get that. Join businesses that you believe in. Find something that you're absolutely can get behind and you can love so that when you do talk to people, you know it inside and out and you can just let go and people are going to sense it. They can feel it, whatever you're doing. To be honest, what you think about your business is more important than which business you pick because people are going to be joining people. They want to know what you think about it. They want to see the excitement level that you have in your business. And some of y'all, you think you need to hide that. You think you got to be some guru or something, and that's the magic that you're lacking or you're keeping from people from seeing. So, all in all, yesterday, y'all, I decided that I was going to get away from Facebook. Get away from doing videos for just a little while, right? So, what I did is last week or about 2 weeks ago, we bought a yacht, absolutely. And it has required a lot of my time and effort. And when I came home making videos, things of that nature, I just felt like I was not wasting the day. It's just a lot of time. It was going, between the boat, driving back and forth. We're an hour and 40 minutes away from where our boat's at. This is actually a picture of it right here. This is the outside parts of it right here. And, it's been a dream of mine. And it's hard to believe that, it took me getting away from a job after working 26 years in restaurants to be able to actually get something that it's amazing to me. It's like it feels like something you would have at a fine hotel or something. It's basically a floating condo, and I'm very, very proud of it. We love it. So we went there and changed some things, make it ours. You can see the pillows back here and stuff like that. We added a lot more cushion since I did these pictures right here and stuff of that nature. But I'll be doing a lot of YouTube videos probably from right here. Back here, we're going to get in the sound. It's actually getting painted this week. So when it gets done, we're going to put it right back in the water, and I'm going to start making some videos from here. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. All right, y'all, let's get back on the topic here. Let me go up here. I'm going to show you something real quick, y'all. So there's our boat right here. If you want to see what it looks like, it's not blue. I did the art on that, try to see what it looked like blue, but ours is all white. And but it's the exact same boat. So anyhow, so you know what it looks like on the outside. Okay, let me show you this, y'all. Right here, I made a post. This is about an hour ago, and it says, so I posted on Facebook yesterday, first time in a long, long time. How long has it been? A lot of the Facebook groups that I used to use aren't even there anymore because I wasn't active. I hadn't even been in these groups at all, like work at home, work from home opportunities and stuff like that, right? So I only had a handful to select from, and some of these were not what I would call ideal. They probably had 30, maybe 50,000 people in it, where basically all the ones I'm used to hitting had 100,000 plus, and that's a big tip for you right here for doing Facebook, right? Now, let's see. So I am usually doing YouTube videos. Want to take a break, but still get out to people. So far, I got 31 leads in less than 24 hours. And let me show you this. I have gotten another lead since I posted that picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it just keeps on going and going. You see the October the ones. I know my head might be in the way down here, right? Okay, so I've gotten 32 leads so far, right? So I'm going to show you the technique that I'm doing. That's going to show you exactly. I'm going to show you the post I did, how I manage it. And y'all, I can tell you, I learned how to do this like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when I learned how to get free from a job doing online business. But Facebook was how I was doing it, and I was doing it differently. I approached it differently. I thought differently, and it made me get some really good results. And you can see right here, I'm a huge fan of Power Systems. Here's a gold member that just came in this morning. That wouldn't have happened if I decided not to do, Facebook. So first of all, let me show you what I'm using. I got an S8 phone. Anybody can do what I'm doing, right? What I actually use to make the post with, now I do want to stand out from other people. Never just go in the back office and grab something, stamp it, and say it's your business, because people connect with you. They want to know what you think. You want to give them someone to, you want to brand yourself. Always put you in the actual ads itself if you can. Show some proof of income, if you've got that. If not, even something as simple as just a picture of you and your wife, or you and your son. In my case, what I used to do, and I would put something and say, hey, y'all, I found something. I always feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, blah, blah, blah. Write something sincere. Learn to stand out. I'm not going to give you word for word, this is exactly what you type or put in, because a lot of y'all, and I was the same way when I first started, that's not where the magic's at, y'all. Facebook is more about you trying things. Look around you, observe people. You're going to see a lot of people that look like carbon copies of each other. It's not hard to stand out when you got 300,000 people in a Facebook group and you don't look like they do, right? Now, I'm going to explain the fundamentals as to why or how to bring your post back up to the top. It's really, really simple, right? And I'm going to show you how to add a lot of new friends to your list in a very short period of time, right? Okay, so you see the results that I'm having right here. I might even probably get more before this video is even over. I wouldn't be surprised at all, okay? Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to go to one of my posts. Let me see here. And I'm going to actually show you the image. Go back down here. I want to get one from a while back so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, what I'm actually going to show you right now is the fact that I may not even be getting that many likes and comments here per se, but and I'm not saying this is the best post in the world either, but I want to show you what the post is and show you how I manage it. Managing it is just as important as any part. It doesn't matter. Honestly, in some ways, managing could be worth more than what the post is. So let me explain what I'm talking about here, right? Okay, what I do, y'all, is I do take some proofs of income that are mine. They are, this is for Exitus Elite. It's actually what I'm posting for, right? So I've got something that's got some proofs of income. I want me in it, and I'm pretty artistic, right? Well, what I use is called Pixel Lab, and it's a phone app, right? Now, I'm not saying you can do something that's good. It might take a little bit of time for you to get there, making stuff. But yeah, I mean, you evolve in anything. But do try to put a picture of maybe you in it or something like that. Put some proofs of income if you've got that or something like that. And if you don't have anything to run with like that yet, like I said, just get a picture of just you and your son, or you and your wife, or whatever, maybe you and your grandkid, and post it there, because it's going to give these people someone to connect with, right? To be honest, it's probably more important to have a picture of me and my little boy sitting here than it would be this part right here. But because I would like to have both if possible, there you go. Now at this post right here, if you notice, I have not posted in Facebook in a long time. So I'm not going to be able to have timestamps where it says this person here came in yesterday. This person came in today. This person came in, I'm not going to be able to do that. But at the same time, you do run with what you've got until you do bring that in. Now, I've mentioned it before that you want to build credibility for yourself. Build credibility and then bust your butt by using, maybe you could use someone else's proof of income or whatever you need to do just for a little while. But build credibility for yourself. Once that first sale comes in, it's going to help you make momentum. Now take that new one, that new proof of income that has today's timestamp on it, 2 hours ago or less or whatever it is, and make new momentum for you to get more new people. And that's really what it is, y'all. It's about building momentum, getting this ball rolling, and then just keeping your foot on the gas pedal. And you do have to bust your butt at the beginning somewhere, y'all. It's just going to have to happen. That's true with any business, right? Now, so you see what this is. Paid it immediately, 100% commissions, 5-year-old business, sales funnel and training included. Who wants to know what I do? You're never going to post your proof of income up here. I mean, your name of your business up here. Here's the proofs of income I put down here. I could put a lot more. It just looked junky and you couldn't see what it was. I thought it was more important for me to see the thousands than anything else. And again, I'm not going to teach you how to do graphics. These are things you're just going to have to learn to do on your own in time. Pixel Lab is what I use for this. I used PhotoGrid for years. I will take 2 seconds because I don't want to mention it and not show it to you. I will show you what my old posts were that looked like when I got free from a job. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay, let's go Exitus Elite. Okay, this is not an old one, but I will show you. Here's another ad I did for Exitus. It might take a second for it to pop here, y'all. Okay, listen, 3,000 last week, 100% commissions, always. Come with training, all tools, get set up now and start earning. Now this is me. I was learning how to use Pixel Lab. I was trying this experiment and stuff like that. It looked pretty good. It almost has a nice little airbrush look to it or something like that. Anytime I do one, I usually do different colors. Who wants to know what I do? You know, this is basically it right here. You're seeing this stuff right here, right? Yes, I want to use proof of income. Now this right here was just using PhotoGrid. I'll show you. This is here's a really good one. Here's an old one. Okay. You know what's better than being free for 4 years and getting paid $1,000 commissions immediately? Nothing. Free since May 7th, 2015. Again, I took a proof of income. I've got my little boy in here, and I wrote something that I thought was pretty, put this compared to anything else you're going to find inside these Facebook groups. This is going to grab attention. It's going to stand out. It's going to, I think, a certain amount of respectful people are going to appreciate what I created here, right? I didn't use I didn't do Pixel Lab with this. I didn't even know what Pixel Lab was. What I did was just went and got a background. I used PhotoGrid. That gave me the ability to, put some really nice text up here. If it's nothing else that PhotoGrid's got, they got really good text. Put the images in here and then just called it a day. That's basically what it amounted to, right? I do have other posts. Here's one right here. Again, I'd made one, but it looks so busy to me in the background. But I just want to give you some idea. This is me being surrounded by $1,000 commissions right here. Paid immediately 100% commissions, 5-year business. It might would work now or not. I don't know. I don't even know if I really used it that much. I thought it looked a little too busy in the background. But I wanted to give you some idea, what one of these ads might look like. Y'all, just because you make an ad does not mean that it works. What is this here? I hadn't even seen this one. My little boy at Christmas, me getting another $1,000 email. Yep, pretty much the same. Who'd like to get $1,000 emails? Again, y'all, it's just me trying to get, this is last year's Christmas, as a matter of fact. But it's just me, trying to stand out, have a little bit of my personality in it. And those are what I evolved to. Did I start making them on day one? No. Was it necessary? No. But that's what I'm talking about. You want to learn to stand out, right? Now, I want to show you something. You got somebody here asking for, I would love to join you, info, please, right? Okay, well, a lot of times, these people won't go any farther, to be perfectly honest. A lot of Facebook wants free and cheap, y'all. I just want you to understand it right now. So if you've got a right kind of business, I'd say Press One Cash would do good here. I really would. I've kind of got myself in a situation where I could not promote Press One Cash here. The reason why is because in Press One Cash, I put your first member in for you. I cannot put a link here in Facebook that's going to let people sign up directly to my link because I get people to sign up underneath my next in line link. So let's say if you came in today, I would put you underneath, my person who's next in line, because I qualify them so that they don't lose their $200 or have to give a person as a pass up. So I'm doing that for them. It's the biggest gift I can give from my Press One Cash. But at the same time, I wouldn't be giving you my link. I'm giving you their link who's next. And so I can't just post that on timeline, out there. Now, I have thought about doing Facebook for Press One Cash, and it would just take them to a video itself. telling them the importance of them contacting me first, things of that nature. But to be honest, I was like, let's just do a traditional. I can't see what kind of results I'm getting doing that way. But if I go through a landing page, sales page, then I can see the people when they come through. They're actually the lead itself, and that's what I'm doing. And that's also how I know, the number of leads I've got coming in. It's because I've got that and not sending them to just a video. But to be perfectly honest, y'all, I love Exodus Elite. I'm proud of Paul Stevenson, the man. To be honest, y'all don't know this. I do. I'm part of these hangouts when he's there, and the man shoots himself in the foot. There is money he could make for himself, but he chooses not to do it that way because he wants the people to benefit from it, the members. And you can't say anything better than that when the man himself is holding money from his own self just so he can make it better and easier for you to make money. So, and I'm not going to go in detail that, but just know that that does happen with Exodus Elite. That's how much that man, and I respect Paul Stevenson, probably more so than any other owner. Now, Neil Geist is great for Power Lead Systems. Michael Price, them boys are awesome. But I will tell you, I've never seen anybody manage a business better than Paul Stevenson does. So anyhow, so what we're doing, y'all, is I'm going to show you. If he had sent a message, I don't care what it is, other than spamming it. I'm going to show you some spam in just a second too that people do on your post, right? But it's beneficial, so do it correctly. I'll show you how to react to it, right? Okay, so how am I getting 32 leads in 17 hours if I've only got one person that's putting a like? Well, if you notice, I always going to put a like or love for myself, right? Now, this person right here, Lidu, or whatever the name is right here, Lidu, right? Of course, I don't know who they are, but they liked what I did, and I know they're in the Facebook group. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add this person to my friends list. Why? Because I just told you a minute ago that if we are friended and I post in this Facebook group, especially on a regular basis, and they already liked what I did here, they're going to get a notifications letting them know that I have just posted here a lot, right? So, or on a regular basis, and there's a lot of power and consistency. Now, let's say that this guy that I'm about to friend right here, right? Let's say that right now he loves his business. They're very happy with it. But let's say a month from now something happens. Well, here I am still hammering away making videos, right? Or I'm sorry, making posts. Well, it could be the right time for them, and then they would jump in my business because of consistency. But where did all this come from, y'all? It come from them putting a like or a comment and me friending them right there. Friending them right there so that when I go into this Facebook group and post every time, there's a good chance that they're going to put like and comments at minimum, or they're going to see I'm a go-getter. And then when they go to my timeline, y'all, what are they going to see on my timeline? Let me show you this. This is what they're going to see. They're going to see me as a go-getter. They're going to see me exactly doing what they've just seen, right? I've got me, in my opinion, one of the best videos I've made in a long time. So it shows me applying action. This is me getting the leads I'm just doing the video about, showing you that. This is me putting motivational for all those that say I am getting in or I will be in soon. I never made $1 by almost getting in, just so you know. I made this with Pixel Lab. It's really simple to do. This is me a year ago going down the road, had to top off my car. I got a little Jaguar convertible. It's a beautiful sapphire blue. And I was just, it'd be really nice. So I was playing Life is a Highway and just going down the road, and I posted that. Today I didn't feel like, and I was letting people know I got 12 leads in 6 minutes inside of Facebook. That's my boat right here, a little bit of motivational stuff. But if you look down on my timeline, y'all, you're going to see us on a regular basis. Me showing proof, progress, welcome, congratulating, and uplifting. And then I will post some things to let these people know that I'm real, right? This is my new boat right here. This is me and my girlfriend cleaning it the other day. Very proud of our boat, so we were out there cleaning it before it's get ready to get painted. This is, and then here we're back over here. So let me get back over here one more time. Now I'm going to show you something. When someone asks for information, I put their name there. I tagged them in it. I explained everything you need in my own words in the video above. I came into this business in August 2016 and it changed my life. I was able to pay my house off in the first 30 days with Exitus Elite. That's crazy. That's crazy. My little boy had $11,000 worth of medical bills. I was able to pay off his medical bills entirely. This thing here set me up on a path where I took all stress and pressure off of me being free from a job and having to work my tail off in finances. This business did that for me, right? So I have a real sincere connection to this business. And I want people to sense that when I answer questions. I want to give good answers to people, right? Now, yes, it's a copy and paste, to be perfectly honest, but I do put their name in there, and then I put the link to the business. Now, why is it so important? Every time that someone puts a comment, or if I put a comment back to them, it's going to take it back to the top of the Facebook group, right? Now, let's see. I don't know how many people. 352,428 people are in this Facebook group. Now, to me, the slowest time that I have learned over the years of doing posting is between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, right? So right now it's 8:22 a.m. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I would not be surprised if you don't bring some leads back up. Today is the next day. I have not posted anything, yet I can still manage these Facebook posts from yesterday and still get leads in it. Let's see what happens here. So I got Patrick Shiver. He put interested. So basically, I pretty much put the same thing. What I did is I think I put the word buddy. I appreciate you messaging. Sorry for the delay. To give a little bit more sincerity, so it's just not a copy and paste directly from here. I think it took me a couple of hours, about 3 hours before I even noticed that he had posted, right? Now, the reason it took me about 3 or 4 hours is if he posts and it's 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, I'm not going to put an answer back yet. The reason why is if I'm sending this back to the top of the Facebook group, I want it to be at the correct time. If the slowest time is between 2 and 5, why would I want it to come here just to watch it drop so that nobody or very few people are going to see it? To be perfectly honest, him asking about it is just as important as if he even hit the link or not. It doesn't even matter. What has it done to my post is it gives me the ability, it sent it back to the top. So how many times is this going back to the top here? Okay, first of all, if I only got a like with no comments at all, let's say none of this existed, right? Then I'm going to take Lead right here, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to say, hey, Lead. Appreciate the like. Put a smiley face. Y'all take this seriously. This business. Can't honestly change your life. Link and enjoy. Okay, now if I had already friended Lead, which I just sent that to him, we're not friended yet, then it would have popped up as a for someone that I could tag, right? So then I would be personally tagging this person, but really, to be perfectly honest, what did I just do? I brought it back to the top of the post. Now, you don't want to put a lot of crap here. You want to have a sincere answer or whatever you're doing because people can sense that's what you're doing. But because of the fact that I answered this person, put it here, and even a like, y'all, you got to think about that. How many people actually tell someone they appreciate them giving them a like? Now think about that. It's a certain amount of respect that goes with that alone. And in their mind, Lead is going to say, wow, I've never had anybody tell me thank you for a like before. That's pretty awesome. And then I make a space down below it. Y'all take this seriously. I'm not directing it to him. I'm directing it to whoever could be watching this post. And y'all, if you don't know, 5 comments and these likes and comments over here, I mean, likes do make a difference. Honestly, these were the second generation I believe that I posted yesterday. It wasn't the first generation. I had a couple of people. I had like 8 or 9 likes, and loves and stuff like that on one of the posts. I was hoping to find it for you real quick just so you can see it. But to be perfectly honest, there's no difference. And if anything, it should let you know that you don't have to have a whole bunch of like and comments to get these leads to come in. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're managing it correctly, it's going to do it for you. The best time, and this does a variate, y'all, it is a variation. In the winter time, where the time changes and it gets dark early, 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the evening time is a great time if you're going to post in the Facebook groups or wanted to answer these so they come back to the top, regenerating this, this post basically. Then I'd say 5 or 5:30 in the evening time is a great time on the East Coast, just so you know what time it is, to be bringing it back up to the top, right? Now, 7 o'clock, 7:30 is hot on the in the wintertime for sure. So that's something else to think about. Now, in the summertime, people don't come back inside. You could post at 5 or 5:30, but in my opinion, probably push it back to maybe 7 o'clock, somewhere like that on the East Coast. It's going to start getting that warmed up. A lot more people starting to look. 9 o'clock at night, right on up till morning time. Right now would be a great time for me to be posting inside these Facebook groups, if I was going to do that. And y'all understand, you don't have to go crazy doing this. I've only got 11 Facebook groups total that I can even post to. Yet here I am making 30 plus leads in less than 24 hours, and they weren't even the ideal Facebook groups. What will I personally be doing? Maybe today I probably might go through and clear out some of the lower ones, the ones that's got less than 50,000 for sure. Sometimes people will add you to groups or something like because they know they might think you might be a go-getter and they'd like to have you in their group or something. And there'll be 94 people sitting in there or something like that. Don't post to a group like that. You want to get out to the masses. You do want to stand out. If you could post proof of income and things like that, that's great. Don't think your phone can't make beautiful art because it can. Something like this. I'm not saying this is beautiful. I'm just saying it looks professional. It'll grab attention. It's branding me. It shows proof of income. I've got something that's written really well, and I want you to read what I wrote here, y'all. Listen, y'all. The most money I ever made in a day, $9,000. A weekend, $13,000. A week, $20,000. Our cats are going crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, they're chasing each other. A week, $20,000, in a month, over $40,000. All came from this one business. That's a fact. It's reality for me, right? I show my own testimony and proof myself in my own words how awesome this business truly is. This is as real as it gets. There's the link to it. This business has been around for over 5 years. You get paid immediately every time. You get to pick how you get paid. The owner is respected and cares about the members and always puts them first. Awesome business. Take the time to check this out. You will be impressed. Now, again, I don't want nothing real long. This is probably about as long as I'd like to get right here. I do give them call to actions. I do make them curious. They're very interested. One of the most common questions, things I get is interested. It does seem like that. I get personal. This is pretty interesting, and stuff like that. I would love to join you. Blah blah blah. Are they actually interested right here? Are they actually going to do it? Sometimes no, y'all. You got to understand. Exitus Elite is $1,000 business. Yes, we have lower levels right now. We're looking at possibly changing it and taking those away. The real money comes behind the $1,000 commissions, and people inside of Exitus Elite know that. Out of all the people I've put into it, y'all, I've put in quite a few people. I've only had 4 people that did not go to 1,000, and one of those recently upgraded to the 1,000 anyhow. So just to let you know that it is a $1,000 business. When you're posting in Facebook, again, they usually like free and cheap. I would think maybe Press One Cash, because it's a $200 business with no monthly or yearly fees, would be better. This is one of my babies right here. Power Lead Systems would do better than I think than you're trying to post in Exitus Elite. I will show you this. What do I use Power Lead Systems for, y'all? It's this right here. I'm able to make stuff that's my style. I made this landing page myself. I put me in it talking about the business itself without ever mentioning the name. I give these people someone to connect with, and then they go through. And then what are they going to see when they get there? They're going to see me explaining the business in my own words, what it means to me. So basically, I'm giving them a review for a business that I love. Now, how do you think that's going to go? Right? Now, I put down here, I'm branding me every step of the way, y'all. This is me. This is years of evolving to what my landing pages and sales pages look like. Do they have to look like this? No. Your message is more important than anything else. Now, so I've got Exitus Lead in this sales funnel. I got Power Lead Systems, and I got Get Traffic here, right? I have not checked Udemy in a while. I've been playing with the boat and everything. Let me see what's going on with Udemy. Okay. Well, I haven't got any money at the moment, but this is what you're looking at, y'all. Got $35 pending. So I got $35 that's coming from it. Do you know where this $35 comes from? From sales funnels just like this. So literally, people, we get paid in online business for giving people the tools and the answers. Power Lead Systems allows me to do both. And because a lot of people want to do paid advertising, Udemy, which is sitting number 3 right here, this is what I chose to put in my sales funnel, makes me money on a regular basis, and sometimes up to $500-600 a month, just because of having them as the answer for their sales funnel that's sitting in my sales funnel. That's absolutely crazy. All right, y'all. I didn't want to make this real long. I just wanted to show you that the number of friends that I've added in the last day or so is probably about maybe 15 people, from people who have actually put likes or asked about it. And now the reason behind that is because when I post in this Facebook group again, it's going to acknowledge that I'm a go-getter. They're still going to get a notification. If they like the last one, they're probably going to like this one. They're going to help me benefit by nothing more than a like. If they're willing to do this one, they might do the ones in the future. It's the right kind of people that's going to help you build your business. There's no part of me friending this person right here, Lee Dude, that isn't beneficial. Secondly, every time I post, I try to post at the right times. If you're new to this and don't really care about what the times are, blah, 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 I had just learned that, you're limited to what you can do in Facebook. Facebook is real funny about, hit your limitations. You don't want to go inside of Facebook jail posting a lot of stuff on Facebook, blah, 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 right? So what I learned is it's real important that every action that I do it at the best time possible. And I had learned between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock on the Eastern time is the deadest time for me to do so. So even though if it was 3 o'clock and I look down there and he asked for information, I'm going to hold back for a couple of hours because it's more ideal that when I bring this back to the top. So I'm thinking about this post just as much, if not more, than answering this person at that very moment. This is what managing a Facebook post is about. No one else teaches you this. No one even mentions this. And I'm telling you, it makes the biggest difference. And that's a little technique. How well does it work? Well, it's like I said, I hadn't posted, in Facebook in a long time. I'm a YouTuber, to be perfectly honest. Yet a lot of y'all would kill to have 32 free leads in less than 24 hours. And all I did, well, let me tell you how I do it, y'all. I was watching the Addams Family on Roku TV. Watching the Addams Family, laying back on the couch with a ceiling fan going, with a nice cozy pillow, copying and pasting this, and then just managing it when I get notifications. Now, last thing you need to know, y'all, this is really, really important. I will show you this. This ain't just about Facebook. Okay, you see this person right here, right? Is it a real email? Probably. Do I know for sure? No. What am I going to do? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to templates. This is called a canned response. Okay. Now, I've already got a canned response here. I do normally take the time to write their name in. Okay. Okay. Now, bam. Done. Next. Now, if you do this when these are coming in, this is part of, in my opinion, part of managing, your daily managing. All right, so I'm gonna put, hey Dan, this is Shawn, blah blah blah. Here we go. Show you what it looks like. Again, this picture right here, if I had no proof of income, sitting at the YouTube world, sitting in Facebook would do fine. I'm giving these people someone to connect with. I am standing out, y'all, and that's it. So what am I doing? I want these people to connect with me. I'm branding me and want these people to connect with me. That is more important to you than anything else you can do. I swear to you, y'all. And then I come down here and I show a proof of income. This is $40,000 in 30 days life-changing income, $1,000 each, right? And that's send. So let's see who we got after Dan here. I'm not going to do all of them, but I will show you. So we got Karan. Okay, so we're going to go click here for Karan. Y'all, it is that easy. Think about this, y'all. Usually I make my money from, YouTube, but isn't it nice to have something as simple as this to bring in on the days I feel like taking a break and still making money? I'm going to end this video, y'all. If you are interested in Press One Cash, I've got like 3 or 4 people lined up. Matter of fact, one young lady this morning that's ready to do it. She's also my gold member that came in last night. So I'll be setting up some time with her today. Sooner you get in, y'all, these other people that are getting in will be the ones that go in underneath you. So if you are interested in coming into Press One Cash, contact me now. We have got a freaking awesome sales funnel. We got a Facebook group with 600 people in it. We got a private booster messenger that you can use to help you get engagement inside of either YouTube or wherever you want to go on Facebook, your timeline or whatever. We've really got this thing together. Exitus Elite, y'all, I just showed you, the type of income that I've made that's using this company. Even the month I came into Press One Cash, I made $6,000 in that 30 days that I was plus the $10,000 I made from Powell from Press One Cash in the first 30 days. They are the same, but they're different in so many ways. I've got a YouTube video showing all 3 of them, explaining Power Lead Systems, Exitus Elite, and Press One Cash. I think they're all 3 wins. To be honest, I think just which one fits you best. Exitus Elite, $1,000 commissions, go all in. There's no halfway doing this business. It can change your life. $1,000 is a sweet spot. It lets people who want to do the business get in. And every time you get an email saying you just made $1,000 is life-changing income. We get to pick how we want to get paid, and we get paid immediately. That's Exitus Elite. Do you have landing pages, sales pages? Yes, great ones. To the point, to be perfectly honest, and I'm shooting myself in the foot, but this is how good they are. You can run with that without Power Lead Systems. And you're not going to hear me say that very often. It's that good. Now, Exitus Elite itself, I've got my own landing page, sales pages. I've got an entire share code. Power Lead Systems is how I got free from a job in 2015, y'all. It's the answers to any business I ever do. That's not going to change. And it's how I got free. It's how I did make that money in Exitus Elite, right from the get-go. That kind of big money that can change your life. Power Lead Systems to me will always be the backbone of every business I do. So how much is it worth to me? Exitus Elite may be the one that makes me the big money, but what is it worth? Power Lead Systems is just as important, in my opinion. So, that's why I'm married to Exitus Elite, Power Lead Systems. And then when it comes to Press One Cash, we get paid immediately, $200 commissions, nonstop. I was getting $600 to $1,200 a month for the whole first month on a regular basis. I had less days that I didn't get paid for the first 3 months than I did get paid. And all of it was $200 commissions. So just think about that. Secondly, there is no monthly or yearly fees. So literally, this is a one-time payment, $297. Third, I'm putting the first member in for you. I'm the only cat doing this in the whole business. I've got the highest ratio of paid to sponsored in the whole company, the highest ratio of qualified to sponsor in the whole company. There's nobody coming close to that. That's a fact. Our Facebook group is the best Facebook group for it. It's got 600. They all are members. You can't get in there without being members. So we've got all of our ducks in a row, and our Facebook group is awesome. If you need any of this, y'all, contact down below. Let me know that you're ready to do this business, and I'll be right here. I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook groups. Appreciate it.